markets have been falling continuously. Yesterday was a super gravitational fall from 2232.8 to 21861. It's a whopping 286 points fall, 1.3% fall yesterday in a single day. It was highly volatile in the morning. Okay, but अपने को market से कुछ ज़्यादा मतलब नहीं है. We are looking at stocks calls and we'll be making money. First, let me do my first activity of pre-authorizing. I have forgotten my T-pin. So let me select all the stocks and generate a new T-pin. Generate a new T-pin. Yeah, I got my new T-pin. I have T-pin. Never share your T-pin with anyone. Huh? Five, 0, 1, 3, 6. So I have authorized all the stocks. Let me see what do I have. In BTST, I have taken only one stock, which is TRF. I think it's down by almost like 5% today because of the market fall. So let's wait for the research analyst recommendation. If you ask me to exit, then I will exit. Let's look at, yeah, this is the one I have taken, TRF, BTST. See, today I will teach you and demonstrate you about position sizing, which is part of risk management. Many of us, once we get a research recommendation, stocks call, we, feel that, ये अपना जिंदगी भर का पैसा बना देगा, and we put our entire capital into that. We expect that one Nifty call or a bank Nifty call or one Reliance, Industries Limited or one HDFC Bank Limited will, make you rich overnight. It doesn't happen that way. If you put all your money at one place, you may become rich once, but you may lose all your capital also the next time. So that is what is called risk. I'm not saying that people, who are in Instagram yesterday, after the market fall, there were plenty of people on Meta, which is Instagram, showing their screenshots, showing their videos, saying that देखो हमने कितना पैसा बनाया. ठीक है. I mean, if you had on the short position because the market was falling down yesterday, if you have bought a put option or if you have sold a future, by the end of the day, you might have made a lot of money. But what was the reason for the market falling yesterday? There was no clear reason. I mean, everyone will give you the reasons after the market falls. But before the market falls, can anyone tell you that, आज market गिरेगा जरूर गिरेगा? I mean, there is always a probability, even in stocks calls, even in any research recommendation, there is always a 7 out of 10 possibility. That is, 7 calls out of 10 calls will hit. So if you put all your money in the bottom 3 calls, then you lose all the money. And if you don't manage your money in the top 7 calls, right, still you will lose money or you will make less money. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप पैसे कैसे डाइवर्सिफाई डिवाइड करते हो सारे कॉल्स में और पैसे बनाने के लिए. एक बार मार्केट गिरने के बाद सब हीरो तैयार हो जाते हैं कि देखो मैंने पहले ही बोला था गिरेगा. अरे इस बार बोला है, हर बार हर दिन का थोड़ी कोई बोल सकता है. इट्स इम्पॉसिबल. I mean, even for the biggest traders in the world, it's very impossible to predict the market because how can I say what you are going to do the next 1 hour? Market क्या है? Market is not a chart. Market is not a number. It is not an index. Market is made of people. There are lakhs of people who are trading in the market. How can you and I predict what the third person is going to do? वो खरीदने वाला है कि बेचने वाला है? How you and I can predict what FIs are going to do? We cannot read others' minds. It's impossible for anyone. I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, I would say that it is illogical. वो कोई बोलता है ना कि मैंने पहले ही बोला कि मार्केट गिरने वाले, मैंने पहले ही बोला था कि ये स्टॉक ऊपर जाएगा. It is stupid. क्योंकि that point itself is invalid. हमको मार्केट के साथ जाना है। जो सब लोग कर रहे हैं, उनके साथ हम लोग जाके, उनके जर्नी में जाके हमको पैसे बनाना है। दैट इज़ हाउ money is made in stock markets. Money is not made in stock markets like a kundli, checking or an astrology checking or some predictions. उससे पैसा नहीं बनता है। हमको बस देखना है कि अगर सब लोग मुंबई इंडियंस के फैंस हैं, तो और मुंबई इंडियंस पे क्रेज चल रहा है, तो सब लोग मुंबई इंडियंस को फॉलो करेंगे, ताकि आप भी एक सोशल स्टेटस बनाओ। अगर सब लोग से शाहरुख खान के फैन हैं और शाहरुख खान के साथ अगर रहेंगे तो आपका सोशल स्टेटस बढ़ता है, तो आप भी कभी कभार बोल दोगे उसके बारे में अच्छा एक दो पॉइंट, राइट? सो इट इज अ ग्रुप बिहेवियर। जैसे पूरा मार्केट अगर बेचने के ट्रेंड में है, राइट, द वर्ड इज व्हाट, ट्रेंड। ओके, अगर बेचने के ट्रेंड में है तो देन यू फॉलो द ट्रेंड एंड दैट्स हाउ यू मेक मनी। इट्स इलॉजिकल दैट मैं मार्केट नीचे जा रहा है लेकिन मैं कॉन्ट्रा व्यू लेके मैं कॉल ऑप्शन खरीदूंगा, मैं कॉन्ट्रा व्यू लेके खरीदूंगा और मैं पैसे बनाऊंगा। हो सकता है कि यू विल स्टिल विन मे बी वन और टू टाइम्स, बट अगर वो नहीं चला तो देन देयर इज अ रिस्क ऑफ यू लूजिंग द एंटायर मनी। सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट पोजीशन साइजिंग। मार्केट के साथ चलना है, हमको मार्केट के अगेंस्ट नहीं जाना है, हमको मार्केट के साथ चलना है। हम लोग जो ट्रेंड चल रहा है वो ट्रेंड फॉलो करेंगे, राइट? अभी अगर एक टाइम था जब मेरे डैड और मेरे ग्रैंडफादर के टाइम में, हम लोग आंध्रा से हैं, आई कम फ्रॉम आंध्र प्रदेश, आई हेल फ्रॉम गुंटूर एंड सेटल्ड इन तिरुपति। वहां पे मेरे ग्रैंडफादर के टाइम में धोती कुर्ता होता था। दे यूज्ड टू वेयर धोती कुर्ता, दैट वाज अ ट्रेंड एंड एवरीवन यूज्ड टू वेयर धोती कुर्ता, और उसमें इनोवेशन होता था। एंड देन आफ्टर दैट माय डैड्स टाइम, व्हेन इट केम इन 80s 70s 80s, बेल बॉटम पैंट्स बोल के आते थे और लॉन्ग कॉलर शर्ट्स होते थे, दैट वाज अ ट्रेंड एट दैट टाइम। एंड उसके बाद जीन्स का ट्रेंड आया, बैगी पैंट्स का ट्रेंड आया। आई मीन आई फॉलो ऑल द मेल ट्रेंड्स बिकॉज आई एम अ बॉय। तो बैगी पैंट्स और जीन्स का ट्रेंड आया। एंड नाउ इफ यू सी, majority of the trends are slim fit and casual or office dresses, smart casual dresses. So we have to follow the trend so that we gain the status or gain the money making. All right. So we are going to discuss all of that. I'm not in a hurry. Market नीचे गिरे ऊपर जाए, हमको डराए धमकाए, ठीक है, I'm perfectly fine. We should not worry much about where the market is going, because we will always follow stocks calls and make money. See, we are nearing to double bottom. Okay, this pattern is called as a double bottom. There was a resistance over here, and from here the market went up till here, right? If there is any if a further fall from below, can there could be a breakdown, or if there is a reversal that can happen from here, then it can move up. Okay, I'm just analyzing. I mean, all these things are fancy tools which research analysts use, and they try to predict the market. Let me not do this. Let me put a Bollinger Band. Yeah. So Bollinger Bands are nothing but closing average. The SMA for the price, the LTP, and the high average. वो हाई जो OHLC होता है, open, high, low, and close. The bottom line is the average of closing price. The middle line is the average of the latest traded price, and the above line is the average of the highs of the candles. Okay, ये थोड़ा टेक्निकल रहेगा, अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आया तो भी it's okay, ignore it. You just have to understand that the price always goes and touches the above band and tries to come down, right? Touches the above band, tries to come down, touches the above band, tries to come down, goes to the middle, and middle पे थोड़ा resistance रहता है. Again it goes up and again it comes down. अगर middle band को अगर वो break करता है तो नीचे जाने की कोशिश करता है. Right? As a layman you understand, but please don't think that जब भी वो ऊपर जाएगा और ऊपर के बैंड को टच करेगा तो वो नीचे आ जाएगा. डोंट थिंक लाइक दैट. सो इफ द ट्रेंड इज अपवर्ड, वो ऊपर टच कर करके वो ब्रेकआउट देते ऊपर लेके जाएगा, बैंड को ही ऊपर लेके जाएगा, बिकॉज these lines are drawn after the price is reached, right? ये लाइन के हिसाब से ऊपर नहीं जा रहा है, ये जैसे प्राइस जा रहा है उसके हिसाब से लाइन ड्रॉ किया गया है. So after the price is realized, these lines are drawn. But this will give you an indication that आगे शायद, क्योंकि ये देखिए अभी ये लोअर बैंड के पास आ रहा है, तो ये हो सकता है कि ये लोअर बैंड को अभी नीचे 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 लेके जाए, या फिर यहां से वो ऊपर लेके जाए, या फिर यहां से वो जैसे अभी ऊपर से नीचे आया, या फिर इससे पहले नीचे से भी ऐसा ऊपर आया, ये पैटर्न शायद रिपीट हो जाए. Right? Don't predict the market. Don't predict the market. Just follow as the market takes you. अगर मार्केट नीचे लेके जा रहे हैं आपको तो आप नीचे जाओ, अगर मार्केट ऊपर लेके जा रहे हैं तो ऊपर लेके जाओ. अगर आप प्रेडिक्ट कर रहे हो तो उसमें आप ये समझ लो कि आप 70% प्रोबेबिलिटी में शायद आप पैसा बनाए. ओके, सो लेट मी लुक एट एनी अपडेट्स दैट हैव कम. तो आज मार्केट डाउन है तो मेरा ओके 5% से ये ओके. नाउ दिस इज मेरा टीआरएफ क्या बोलते हैं देखता है. टीआरएफ अभी 1.75% पे है, तो मतलब इट इज मूविंग अप. लेट मी लुक एट माय बीटीएसटी स्टॉक फर्स्ट. ओके, पहले 1000 रुपए नीचे था, अभी 500 रुपए नीचे आया. मेरा लॉन्ग टर्म स्टॉक कल तक कुछ 2000 रुपए दे रहा था. इट वॉज गिविंग a net profit of 2000. Today it came down to this because again my century price is taking my long term stocks down. But I need not worry, long term stocks are long term stocks. Okay, and my short term stocks are down by 11% because the market has gone down. So I expect some stop losses getting hit today. Chalo, let us review. AMI Organics buy call initiated. There is no update. Azad Engineering Limited. Oh, I need to exit this. The call was closed long back. Sorry guys, I need to exit this. Yes, sell. Khatam. And then Azad quantity 0. Century Ply, the call is open. See, if you review like this, you will know what to hold and what to exit. Havels buy call initiated. It's still open, so I'll keep it as it is. KSL, okay, this also I need to exit. Again, I'm losing around 1500 in this. Today it's a bad market for long-term and short-term traders. So I need to book losses if I have to book so that I can avoid further losses. NCC also I need to exit. So I did not review my stocks for almost 1 week, guys. Shri Ram Navami के time में मैं थोड़ा busy था, and I was also busy in taking sessions for like this, so I didn't. So this is all for your training and teaching only. My account, original account, is something else, so I need not worry about it. But still, whether you are making money or not making money, I'll show that to you. Okay, I've not reviewed, and that is the price that I'm paying. If I had reviewed it daily, then regularly, then I would not have lost the money that I'm booking losses today. Quick Heal is still open. Samhi, the call is still open. Shakti Pump, the call is still open. And last is TRF, the call is still open. Okay, now TRF is going down. It is down by 3%. It was down by 1% earlier. 864, 500 se 800. But okay, I'll go with research calls today thoroughly. Right now, let us look at the positions after booking the losses, holdings after booking the losses. I'm down at around 6,000. So I think around 5,000 rupees of loss I've booked today. I'll show you the total profit and loss that I've made during this month, which is in April 2024. Okay, let me go to reports, portfolio, and FNO. So this month in FNO, 1st April to 19th April, which is yesterday end of the day, I made around 38,877 rupees 76 paise. Okay, and I booked profits also, and I booked losses also. Okay, the month went off well for FNO for me. Very few losses are there. I think Nifty minor losses. Otherwise, all calls went well for me. I exited the right time. And cash market, I made around 20,000 in short term and 2,000 in intraday trading. Both put together around 23,000. So 23,000 and minus 5,000 I've lost today. I have booked losses. So around 17,000. Yeah, around 17,000 minus STT of 1 to 2. So around 16,000 I have made in cash market. So assume that I've made 16,000 in cash market and 38,000 in FNO market. Yeah, 38,000. So 16 plus 38, 48, 54, close to 55,000 rupees I've already made in this uh, month. And what is my capital? My capital, currently deployed capital is, I've got 6,84,000 in trading, and I'm strictly trading on stocks calls. I'm not taking any of the calls of my own. So 6,84,000 rupees is my capital, open capital right now for taking new calls. And the money deployed in cash market is 2.4 lakhs. So 6.8 plus 2.4, 7.8, 8.2. So my total capital is around 8.2. Now, guys, this might look a little confusing. You will get a recording. You can see the recording once again slowly. I have deliberately, showed the numbers and spoken in, without using Excel sheet like I was showing last time. I have deliberately, vocally told you all these numbers क्योंकि आपको इतना नंबर के ऊपर पकड़ आना चाहिए. फटाफट एडिशन करना, सब्ट्रैक्शन करना, रिटर्न्स चेक करना, ठीक है, वो नंबर्स पे इतना पकड़ आना चाहिए, इतना प्रैक्टिस हो जाना चाहिए. अगर बेसिक्स ऑफ स्टॉक मार्केट में अगर आप मैथमेटिक्स के ऊपर थोड़ा बहुत, मतलब सिर्फ एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन परसेंटेजेस निकालना, वो अगर आपने सीख लिया तो उसमें आपको तकलीफ नहीं होगी. मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द पीपल जो स्टॉक मार्केट में आके पैसा लूज इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि उनको बेसिक्स के ऊपर उनको ज्यादा ध्यान देना पड़ता है. सो बेसिक्स ऑफ नंबर्स आप फटाफट फटाफट, जैसे आप कुछ मत करो, यहाँ पे कुछ नंबर्स दिए हुए, वो क्या नंबर है भूल जाओ, यहाँ पे 10 नंबर दिए हुए, ये 10 नंबर को जबानी एक बार ऐड करके देखो. Okay, just add these numbers on your own, practice these things, then it will become very easy for you to do. बाकी सारे स्टॉक मार्केट्स में आपके बहुत सारे डोमेन स्पेसिफिक चीजें हैं कि निफ्टी बीस क्या होता है, गोल्ड बीस क्या होता है, एक ईटीएफ क्या होता है, राइट, हेजिंग क्या होता है, कॉल ऑप्शन पुट ऑप्शन क्या होता है, स्ट्रैडल स्ट्रैंगल क्या होता है, राइट, स्टॉक ऑप्शन में वर्सेस इंडेक्स ऑप्शन में क्या, वो सारे टेक्निकल चीजें सीखने के टाइम में अगर आपको एडिशन करने में तकलीफ होती है तो मुश्किल हो जाता है. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव शोन यू, लाइक आई हैव मेड अराउंड 55,000 rupees and everything I have calculated orally, right? All right, so let me see if there are any more updates. So Bejal, yesterday's BTST, okay, there is no update. Seems to be an update. हाँ, okay, book partial profit, 2 कॉल चल गए, TRF नहीं चलाएंगे. I'll wait for TRF. Huh? Sterling, just check, there might be some mistake in this. Bejel new update दिखा रहा है इधर, लेकिन अंदर update नहीं दिख रहा है. Sterling, just inform the research team.
Sure, sir.
Good. Then it is rapid movers में आ गया वापस Bejel. Am I holding Bejel in short term? Let me check. No, I'm not holding Bejel in short term. So let me pick up one Bejel. 234 to 235, price is already at 243, target is 260. I'll take a small value. Abhi, now the question is that मैं कितना quantity लूं, right? I have 6,84,000. Should I put entire 6,84,000? Should I put 2 lakhs? Should I put 3 lakhs? Should I put, say, 50,000? How much should I put? Okay. Out of practice, I have taken 20,000 rupees as a thing. I'll tell you how do I do that. Okay. So 100 shares, so maybe 75 shares I'll put. Okay, 18,277. Okay, Vijay, I bought 75 quantity, right? So how much quantity do I need to buy? Let me check the order and then again come back to the concept. Okay, executed. Okay, how much quantity should I buy? Okay, is nothing but your position sizing. I'll just give you an example of that. It's called as position sizing. See, theory says that, let me go a little far. If you have a capital of say rupees 2 lakhs, okay, if you have a capital of say rupees 2 lakhs, then per trade, I mean, how much total capital you can lose in a year? आप कितना लूज करने के लिए तैयार हो? Okay, which is defined as your risk appetite. That only you can decide. No one will tell you. That only you can decide. So if I'm putting 2 lakh rupees in a business, how much money I'm okay to lose? पूरा साल में अगर बिजनेस अच्छा नहीं चला और मेरा प्रोडक्ट अच्छा टेक ऑफ नहीं हुआ, तो how much money I'm okay to lose? Okay, ideally no one wants to lose any money. No one wants to lose any money. In that case, चुपचाप ये 2 लाख लेके जाके एफडी में डाल के चैन की नींद सो जाओ. But if you want to make money out of stock markets, you have to take risk. रिस्क लोगे तो ही आप रिटर्न पाओगे, right? So how much risk you will take? You want to take. So let me take 10% risk. 10% risk is equal to how much? 20,000. Okay. I'm okay to take. I'm okay to lose. अगर worst case scenario में मैं 20% lose करने के लिए तैयार हूँ. How much return are you expecting? Say I want to make at least, अगर मैं portfolio, short term, intraday तीनों अगर मैं करूंगा तो साल में, यार अगर ये धंधे में रहना है, अगर ये बिजनेस मेरे को करना है, तो एटलीस्ट यार मेरे को एटलीस्ट 40% तो मेरे को बनाना है. 40% रिटर्न तो बनना चाहिए. तो 40% रिटर्न कितना होता है? अराउंड 80,000. तो मेरा, दिस इज नथिंग बट योर रिटर्न और से रिवॉर्ड. यू कैन कॉल इट एज ए रिवॉर्ड ऑल्सो. तो ये रिस्क के ऊपर रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो, रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो, ओके, इनको आरआरआर भी बोल सकते हैं. इसको बहुत जगह यूज होता है. रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो कुड बी इन ऑप्शंस स्ट्रेटजीज, इट कुड बी इन बेसिक कैश मार्केट, इट कुड बी, दिस ऑल थियोरेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स. ऐसा कोई रूल नहीं है कि रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो सिर्फ इसी जगह यूज होता है, दूसरी जगह यूज नहीं होता, ऐसा नहीं है. इट्स बेसिकली इट्स अ थियोरेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट. ये कॉन्सेप्ट आप हमेशा देखो कि अगर आप किसी भी चीज में रिस्क ले रहे हो तो उसका रिवॉर्ड क्या है वो एसेस करो. It could be a quantifiable thing or it could be a non-quantifiable thing. Say for example, if I'm in a school or in a college, I'm bunking a class to watch a movie. अगर क्लास है से सोशली यूजफुल प्रोजेक्ट वर्क्स, एसयूपीडब्ल्यू बोल के हमारे बचपन में होता था. एसयूपीडब्ल्यू क्लास है जहां पे अगर आपको निटिंग और आयरन बॉक्स कैसे फिट करना है, इलेक्ट्रिकल अप्लायंसेस कैसे देखना है, अगर वो वाला क्लास है और वो बंक करके मैं अगर एक अच्छा अमिताभ बच्चन का मूवी देखने जा रहा हूँ, देन रिस्क रिवॉर्ड, मेरा रिवॉर्ड ज्यादा है. मजा मेरे को मूवी में बहुत आएगा कंपेयर टू दैट लेक्चर और दैट क्लासरूम. बट इफ आई एम बंकिंग one of the most important lectures of my mathematics teacher who is going to teach trigonometry, and वो क्लास में जो सिखाने वाले हैं, that particular session will give me short 90-95% marks in my mathematics final exam. And if I lose that lecture and go to Amitabh Bachchan movie and enjoy, तो मेरा रिस्क रिवॉर्ड क्या हो जाएगा? रिस्क मेरा ज्यादा हो जाएगा लूजिंग का, और मेरा रिवॉर्ड उसके सामने कम पड़ेगा. इसलिए रेशियो कभी रिलेटिव होता है. रेशियोज आर रिलेटिव. रिस्क से कंपेयर करेंगे तो रिवॉर्ड ज्यादा मिल रहा है कि नहीं मिल रहा है, या रिस्क ज्यादा है रिवॉर्ड से, राइट? सो इन दिस केस द रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो इज 20,000 is to 80,000, which is 1:4, which is a very good ratio. ये अभी टाइम फॉर्मेट में चला गया, इसको टेक्स्ट फॉर्मेट में करता हूँ. 1:4. Okay, so it is 1:4 ratio, which is a good ratio. आप रिस्क से डबल पैसा अगर बनाओगे, आप जितना रिस्क लोगे उससे डबल मजा लोगे, तो आपका रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो बहुत अच्छा है. ठीक है, ये कॉन्सेप्ट ले लीजिए. जब भी आप कोई ट्रेड लेते हो तो आपको रिस्क रिवॉर्ड देखना बहुत जरूरी है. अभी मैं आपको इसमें स्टॉक्स में समझाता हूँ. यहाँ पे अपडेटेड प्राइस. लेट्स टेक एनी ओपन कॉल गाइस. आई टेक एन ओपन कॉल. हाँ, अभी ये टीआरएफ बुक पार्शियल ऊपर बहुत सारे बुक प्रॉफिट्स आ चुके हैं. आई हैव नॉट टेकन ऑल दिस कॉल्स. आई वाज नॉट ट्रेडिंग यार. आई मीन लास्ट आई लॉस्ट सो मेनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज. एक हफ्ते से मैं ज्यादा ट्रेडिंग नहीं किया मैंने. थोड़ा बिजी था घर पे. थोड़ा रामनवमी का काम था. मॉम को थोड़ा कंपनी भी देना था. ठीक है, चलो ये कॉल ले लेते हैं टाटा पावर का, टेक्नो फंडा का, और समझ लेते हैं. रिकमेंडेड प्राइस कितना है? 404 टू 412. चलो एज्यूम आपने ले लिया है इसको 410 पे. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है ये. इससे आपका लॉसेस करना हमेशा के लिए बंद हो जाएगा. एंट्री प्राइस. एंट्री प्राइस इज हाउ मच? 410 समझ लेते हैं. इसका टारगेट कितना है? 448. इसका स्टॉप लॉस कितना है? अगर ये कॉल नहीं चला तो 387 में एग्जिट होना है. ठीक है, टारगेट माइनस एंट्री प्राइस. अगर आप बनाओगे तो आप प्रॉफिट बनाओगे 38 रुपीज. अगर आप लॉस करोगे तो देन यू विल लूज 23 रुपीज. 23 रुपीज इज योर रिस्क दैट यू आर पुटिंग. तो आपका रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड रेशियो आरआरआर कितना हो गया इसमें? 23:38. इसको मैं राउंड नंबर्स में डालता हूँ. 20:40 डाल देता हूँ अप्रोक्सीमेटली, क्लोज टू राउंड फिगर्स. राइट, या तो 20:35 डाल देता हूँ. ओके, तो ये कितना हो गया? 20:35 इज इक्वल टू 20 डिवाइडेड बाय 35. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट 1:1.5. अभी ये थोड़ा मैथमेटिक्स थोड़ा स्ट्रांग हो जाता है. तो इसको क्या करने का? 5 से डिवाइड करो. 5 4 5 7. इट्स अप्रोक्सीमेटली 57% ज्यादा है, तो इट बिकम्स 1:1.5. राइट. नो नो नो, 45 होगा तो 1:1.5 होगा. सॉरी गाइस. सो दिस इज 0.57 रिस्क रिवॉर्ड. इसको सिंपल करते हैं. फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ कैलकुलेशंस लेट्स पुट 40. So then it is nothing but 1:2. No, my answer was right. It is 1:1.5. 1:2, which is good. Right? इसको मैं चार्ट में दिखाता हूँ. टाटा पावर, go to chart, remove all studies. ओके, आपका एंट्री है कितना था? 410 ना? 410. आपका एग्जिट है 438. और आपका तो कलर चेंज कर देते हैं, ग्रीन में कर देते हैं. ओके, एंड देन आपका स्टॉप लॉस है 387. इसको रेड में कर देते हैं, मरून में कर देते हैं, रेड में कर देते हैं. राइट. सो दिस इज हाउ योर The blue line is your entry line, the green line is your profit line, and the red line is your stop loss line. So you have entered here and you have reached 238, sorry, 438. Sorry, 448 in my mistake. तो मैं सोच रहा था टारगेट अचीव हो गया क्या. ओके, नाउ इट लुक्स लाइक 1:2 क्लियरली दिख रहा है. So 1:2 risk reward ratio. Now this is a good ratio for you to enter and make money. Okay, I've got some questions. Guys, I think there is some problem in chat. Stalin, you're not able to enable chat. So let's go ahead with the Q&A only. Sorry for the technical issue. Vishwanath Perimal says low volume, please fix it. Guys, I think audio is good. I think I got the confirmation that audio is good. Vishwanathan, I think you should check volume at your end. And if required, I think you have to put an additional speaker or use a headphones. All right. So this is how the risk reward ratio is calculated. State again, let me go here. It's my okay. Now comes how much money that I can. So if I'm saying I can lose around 20,000 rupees in a year, okay, then I should have an engine. There is no clear rule or there is no hard and fast rule. There is no formula, there is no logic. For anything and everything in stock markets, anyone tells you. If anyone tells you that आप ऐसा करोगे तो आपको ऐसा बनेगा, then he is wrong. And if you are believing that, you are also wrong. There is no hard and fast rule in stock markets. It comes only by practice. It comes only by seeing and learning. It only comes only by following research. Right? There is no hard and whatever I have told you till now, the risk reward. Oh, we have to always take 1:2 risk reward. Okay, we have to. All these are assumptions. I mean, see, these are target price that the research analyst has given you. Why is it 448 exactly? It could be based on one study. Another research analyst says that no, target is 500. Because his study, that guy's study says 500. Now, is 448 correct or is 500 correct? Both can be right. It can, because to reach 500, it has to cross 448. Or both can be wrong. Because it may never reach 448. Therefore, it will never reach 500. Right? You just have to be very careful when you are taking a trade. You have to be very logical. You have to do your own research. You have to do your own risk assessment before entering a trade. And it doesn't mean that you have to be fearful. What डर के मारे पूरा बहुत calculations करके फिर जाके trade लेना नहीं. I am only teaching you the concept so that you understand that it's just whatever I've taught you is just a 1 or 2 seconds of check that you will take before you place the trade. Just before you place a trade, you just have to check, okay, what is the risk I'm taking and what is the reward. And this is most applicable when you're taking an option trade, a naked option trade. If you're buying only a call option or if you're buying only a put option, then you have to look at the risk reward, because over there it's a wholesale product. You are buying in lots. You are not buying one share. You are buying some 200 or 300 or maybe 2,000, 3,000 shares together. So even if it is 1:2 risk reward, that one risk that you are putting in that might end up you to lose some 20,000 rupees, which you are willing to lose in 1 year. एक साल में जो 20,000 आप खोने के लिए तैयार हो, वो आप एक ट्रेड में खो सकते हो. You might lose that entire money in just one trade in options. So that risk reward calculation is much more useful in option trading. Stock trading, it's not, because stocks, we know that they're fundamentally good stocks. They are being run by the companies, and you can have less quantity. You need not buy it in wholesale. You need not buy in lots. You can buy just 10 shares, 20 shares, or maybe 20,000 rupees. So they might be down for short term. Short term में वो नीचे रह सकता है. The way I was showing you, right? I am not worried about all these 5,000 rupees and 600 rupees. I'm not at all worried. See, earlier it was down. Now it has come back to 3,000 rupees. My Century Play has started coming up, right? I got 70 shares of Century Play. So stocks, I don't have much of a worry, and you will make stocks. You can make money in stocks also with just 2 to 2.5 lakhs of investment. I've shown you that I made around 16,000 rupees in this month already. So you have to follow stocks calls. You have to keep on trading in stocks calls to generate this kind of a money. For that, your time investment is necessary. Your time investment in both trading as well as in terms of learning, both are necessary. Right? Again, coming back to the concept. So this risk reward is something that you always have to keep in mind while trading. Now comes how much quantity should I buy. Now Tata Power is a trade that we are taking. Okay, Tata Power is a trade we are taking. Now how much quantity should I buy? Now stop loss is at 387, which is around 23. Assume that, let me for the sake of round figure, let me put this as 20 and this as 40. Okay, and accordingly I will change this also. 450 is the target and this is 390, right? Okay, 390 is the stop loss. Let's take this example and let us calculate how much quantity should I buy. Okay, all right. Now, I as a trader, I don't want to lose more than, I do not want to lose more than rupees 2000 in a stock trade. Okay. Next point, I do not, you have to write it down. It has to come into your mind whenever you're planning. It's called as a trade plan. I think which I will teach you in the next webinars and all. When you're making a trade plan, you have to write down all your statements and you have to adhere to these statements as rules. Okay. I do not want to lose more than rupees 10,000 in a naked stock trade. Okay. And then I do not want to lose more than rupees, what was that? 30,000 in a option strategy. I mean, this for the hypothetical examples I'm giving you, that now, and you can, make your own statements accordingly, but I will show you with an example of, I do not want to lose more than 2,000 rupees in a stock trade. Right? I do not want to lose more than rupees 2,000 in a stock trade. So I will make these 2 points little grayed out. Let us focus on that. Let's focus on this slide. Now, I got a call called Tata Power. Entry price is 410, target is 450, stop loss is 390. My target reward is 40, my risk is 20. So my risk reward ratio is 1:2, which is very good. And now in this, because my risk is 20, what is my position size? So I'm giving you the formula for position size. Okay. What is my risk? My risk is 20. Sorry, what is my risk? I'm able to take 2000. Capital risk, sorry. Capital risk. And what is my stop loss? Is 20. So how much quantity I can buy is equal to this divided by this. So I can buy around 100 quantity. So what is the value? 100 multiplied by, what is the stock price here? Entry price 410, which is 41,000 rupees. So at the max of the total capital I have, अभी मैं इसको सिंपल वर्बैटिम में स्टेटमेंट में समझाता हूँ. यार अगर आप 2000 लूज करना चाहते हो और आपका स्टॉक 20 रुपए नीचे जाता है, इफ यू आर ओके टू नॉट 2000 रुपए लूज करना चाहते हो नहीं, इफ यू आर willing to bet 2000 rupees loss, okay, if you are able to bear, if your risk appetite is 2000 rupees and the stock is going down by 20, how many shares you can buy? 100 shares, right? अगर आपने 100, उसको अभी रिवर्स देखिए, अगर आप आपको और इजीली समझ में आ जाएगा। आपने 100 शेयर खरीदा है, you have bought 100 shares and the stock goes down by 20 rupees, then how much money will you lose? 2000 rupees. Then your stop loss is hit and you will exit the trade. Am I clear? And I think itna clear, I don't think so like anyone has explained you about position sizing. आपको बस सिंपल क्या करना है कि आप एक स्टॉक में कितना आप लूज कर सकते हो, और ये अमाउंट कैसे आया, राइट? ये अमाउंट कैसा है? दिस अमाउंट हैज कम फ्रॉम 1% रूल, 1% risk on my capital of rupees 2 lakhs. ओके, मेरा कैपिटल 2 लाख है, मेरा कैपिटल 2 लाख है, तो मैं 2 लाख में 1% पर ट्रेड आई कैन लूज. सो आई हैव 2 lakhs इन माय ट्रेडिंग. इनफैक्ट आपने देखा कि मेरा ट्रेडिंग में भी 8 लाख है, राइट? 8 लाख है, तो मैं 8 लाख का 1% कुछ 8,000 होता है. I should be okay to lose around 8,000 rupees per trade. But for your convenience, because majority of people trade anywhere between 1.5 to 3 lakhs, so I put around 2 lakhs. अगर आपके पास 2 लाख रुपए है ट्रेड करने के लिए, 2 लाख में पर ट्रेड आप 2,000 लूज करने के लिए अगर तैयार हो, तो अगर आपका स्टॉप लॉस 20 रुपए की दूरी पर है, तो आप 100 क्वांटिटी लोगे. सो 100 शेयर 20 रुपए अगर नीचे जाएंगे और स्टॉप लॉस हिट हो जाएगा, तो आप 2,000 लूज करोगे. उसके हिसाब से आपका ट्रेड वैल्यू ओके 41,000 होगा ना. इसमें मेरा एक और रूल है, आई हैव वन मोर रूल. आई विल नॉट ट्रेड मोर देन रुपीज 20,000 इन वन स्टॉक. ये मैंने ऐसे लगा लिया आर्बिट्ररी. अभी 41,000 तक ट्रेड कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन मैं 20,000 रुपीज ही करूंगा, तो इसका हाफ हो गया, तो स्टॉप लॉस 20 रीच करेगा, तो मैं इसमें सिर्फ 1,000 रुपए ही लूज करूंगा. तो आई एम ऑटोमेटिकली सेव्ड इन दिस. ओके, अगर आप वही दूसरा कोई और स्टॉक लोगे, एज्यूम दैट एंट्री प्राइस मेरा, अभी टाटा पावर को हाइड कर देता हूँ, एज्यूम दैट आपका एंट्री प्राइस कुछ 20 रुपए है, आपका टारगेट 25 रुपए है, और आपका स्टॉप लॉस 19 रुपए है. ठीक है, तो ये आपका हो गया 5 रुपए, ये हो गया आपका 1, और ये आपका हो गया 1:5, राइट? तो आपका यहाँ पे 2,000 रुपए, आपका स्टॉप लॉस 20, आपका वैल्यू 2,000. देखिए बहुत कम पैसा आपको डालना पड़ेगा. इट्स ओनली 2,000 रुपीज दैट यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग. इसको वही अगर आप स्टॉप लॉस 10 रुपए करोगे, जो यूजुअली जीरो भी होता है, यूजुअली ऑप्शंस में होता है. चलो मैं 1 रुपी करता हूँ, डन, विच इज 19 रुपीज. ओके, आई थिंक दिस इज नॉट अपडेटेड हियर. स्टॉप लॉस इधर चेंज करना पड़ेगा. चेंज 19 रुपीज. ओके, आई थिंक आई एम कंफ्यूजिंग यू गाइस. लेट्स कीप इट एट. ऑप्शंस में जब आप कैलकुलेट करोगे, ऐसा नंबर में प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल देके दिखाऊंगा आपको. सो ऑप्शंस में अगर आप देखोगे, स्टॉप लॉस यूजुअली जीरो हो जाता है. आपने ले लिया नेकेड ऑप्शन, 40 रुपए का ऑप्शन रहता है, आप पूरा 40 रुपीज का प्रीमियम यू आर बेटिंग ऑन वन साइड, एंड एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट द ऑप्शन प्राइस बिकम जीरो. सो इन दैट केस इफ 40 रुपीज का अगर आपका प्रीमियम आप ले रहे हो, मल्टीप्लाइड बाई से लॉट साइज कुछ निफ्टी का अगर 50 रुपीज है, तो 40 रुपीज मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 50 क्वांटिटी, it becomes around 2,000 रुपीज, राइट? उसी में अगर आप 2 या 3 लॉट, 3-4 लॉट अगर आप ले लोगे, आपका वो जो 2,000 रुपीज है, बिकम्स अराउंड 8,000 रुपीज. सो उसमें आप कितना लॉट्स ले सकते हो डिपेंड्स अपॉन द प्रीमियम बिकमिंग डिकेड एंड बिकमिंग जीरो. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग रिस्क रिवॉर्ड जो है ना, ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आपको ये देखना बहुत जरूरी है कि आपका एंट्री प्राइस क्या है, टारगेट प्राइस क्या है, स्टॉप लॉस क्या है, उसके हिसाब से आपका रिस्क कितना है, और उतने रिस्क में पर डेट आप कितना लूज कर सकते हो, उसके हिसाब से आपका क्वांटिटी डिसाइड होता है. क्वांटिटी जब डिसाइड हो जाता है, आप एक चेक और रख सकते हो कि आपका कोई रूल है क्या कि एक स्टॉक में आप कितना पैसे डालोगे. अगर आप 20,000 रुपए एक स्टॉक का डालोगे, तो एमआरएफ जैसे स्टॉक आप खरीद कभी कभी भी खरीद नहीं सकते हो, क्योंकि वो क्वांटिटी बहुत ज्यादा है. इंट्राडे में बाई 4 होके शायद एक शेयर या 2 शेयर आप खरीद सकते हो, राइट? दिस इज हाउ इट इज कैलकुलेटेड. नाउ लेट मी look at market for some time and then we'll come back again. सो मेरा BTST अभी एक 164 में आ गया. लेट मी सी इफ देयर इज एनी कॉल गिवन बाय द एनालिस्ट. नो, इट्स स्टिल ओपन. तो आएगा शायद दोपहर तक आएगा. TRF 164 पे आएगा. सुबह सुबह इट वाज अराउंड 1000 रुपीज लेस, देन 800 रुपीज, देन 400 500 रुपीज, एंड नाउ आई एम सीइंग इट इज एट अराउंड 164 रुपीज. एक बार चार्ट देख लेते हैं. Now here I'm going to tell you one more thing about the liquidity of a stock. Let me go for a 1 minute chart. Right, so the price is moving like this. Mid cap and small cap stocks में usually liquidity, quantity कितना खरीदना है ना, वो liquidity के ऊपर भी बहुत बहुत डिपेंडेंट है. अभी क्वांटिटी कितना हो रहा है इधर? 41, 41, 10, 67, 22. ये पूरा क्वांटिटी ऐड करोगे, तो भी 200 से ज्यादा नहीं है. 40, 40, 80, 90, 90, 150, 170, नॉट इवन 200 क्वांटिटी. सो फर्स्ट 5 बिट्स में जहां पे प्राइस 4 रुपए का फर्क है. Guys, this bid and ask buyers and sellers is very important to understand. आपका क्वांटिटी यहाँ पे जो पोजीशन साइजिंग के हिसाब से आपने क्वांटिटी 100 पकड़ लिया, ठीक है. अगर आपने 100 क्वांटिटी पकड़ लिया, एज्यूम दैट TRF लिमिटेड का स्टॉक है ये. 100 क्वांटिटी के लिए आपको अगर आप खरीद रहे हो, राइट, बेचने वाला 486 रुपीज में बेचेगा, जहां पे द करंट प्राइस इज 475. मीन्स यू आर परचेसिंग ए 10 रुपीज हायर रेट. 10 रुपीज हायर रेट में आप खरीद रहे हो. एंड उससे बड़ी बेवकूफी कुछ और चीज होगी नहीं. मार्केट में जब कोई चीज 475 में अवेलेबल है, तो आप इतना क्या घाई है या फिर इतना क्या डेस्परेशन है कि आप उसको 486 में खरीदोगे? नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. यू कैन वेट, right? If you want to buy, you buy at that price. Otherwise, I don't want it. Otherwise, I don't want it. Let me look at some other trade. Let me look at some other stock, right? So it's extremely important for you to see whether that amount of quantity is available or not, which is called as liquidity. So position size में the next part comes is liquidity. कितना quantity उठाऊं मैं? लोग क्या करते हैं, कभी कभी मार्केट ऑर्डर डाल देते हैं. तो मेरा भी बुरा आदत है. आई ऑल्सो हैव दैट बैड हैबिट. मैं सीधा मार्केट ऑर्डर डाल देता हूँ. लेकिन मोस्टली मैं वो क्वांटिटी एक बार देख लेता हूँ. लेकिन अगर बिना क्वांटिटी देखे, ऐसी मैंने भी 2-3 बार गलतियां किया है, जहां पे मेरा प्रॉफिट था, प्रॉफिट जाके लॉस में कन्वर्ट हो गया जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ लिक्विडिटी. अगर मैंने यहाँ से कोई भी रेट में अगर बेच दिया, राइट, तो यहाँ पे बायर खड़ा है 475, 475, 475, 474, 474, राइट. मैंने अगर ये रेट में बेच दिया, मार्केट रेट चल रहा है 477, मेरा 2 रुपए का क्यों नुकसान करूं मैं? 477 में जब बिक रहा है तो मैं 477 में ही रुकू ना. Why should I desperately sell at 475 और 473? Now look at this. 2 रुपए और नीचे हो गए, मतलब 4 रुपए का फर्क आ गया. So here, when I am a seller, I am here. When I am a buyer, I am here. When I am buying, what is the rate I am looking at? More than the rate, first I will look at the quantity. How much quantity is available? मैंने क्वांटिटी यहाँ पे डिसाइड कर लिया. मेरे को 100 क्वांटिटी तक मैं ले सकता हूँ. चलो मैं 20,000 के रूल पे 50 क्वांटिटी ले सकता हूँ. 50 क्वांटिटी में 482 में मेरे को खरीदना पड़ेगा. 474 में जो अभी लेटेस्ट ट्रेडेड प्राइस है, मैं 482 या 476 में मैं क्यों खरीदूं? राइट, यू अंडरस्टूड? सो दिस इज हाउ, आई मीन 476 इज नॉट फार. आई थिंक आई विल पिक इट अप अगर ऐसा है तो. 476 में आ गया कोई बेचने के लिए, someone has come. See, that's why trend is very important. अगर लोग बेचने वाले मिल रहे हैं तो खरीद लेने, राइट. अगर नहीं मिल रहे तो रुकने का. So there is no desperation that you have to buy it at any price it comes. So this liquidity in the market depth, the difference between the highest bid or maybe seller, we made a platform very easier. बाकी जो टेक्निकल वर्ड्स बहुत यूज होते हैं, सेलर और बायर, एंड द लोएस्ट, हाईएस्ट एंड लोएस्ट इधर लिख देता हूँ, हाईएस्ट एंड लोएस्ट ऑफ द सेलर एंड बायर should be very less. But it's a subjective statement. Now that very less could be, say, less than 1 rupee or less than 0.2%. अगर हाई वैल्यू स्टॉक्स है तो लेस देन 0.2%, उससे ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. ये डेप्थ में जो है ना, ये 474 487 बहुत ज्यादा है, राइट. तो आपका क्वांटिटी आपको देखना पड़ेगा. द क्वांटिटी यू बाई ideally should be available in the first row of the depth. So आप 74 क्वांटिटी खरीद रहे हो तो यहाँ पे मिल जाना चाहिए. सॉरी, हाँ, खरीद रहे हो. अगर आप 74 क्वांटिटी आपका है तो आपको 74 क्वांटिटी इधर सेलर में इधर मिल जाना चाहिए. While you want to buy 74, only 30 is available at a difference of 25 paise, right? Now the difference which I'm talking about is called as a spread. The difference between the buying price and selling price should be very less. Many times people lose money because of the liquidity, because the buying price and the selling price में ज्यादा gap रहता है. Suppose the buyer wants to buy at say 474.50, but the seller wants to sell at say 574. 100 रुपए के ऊपर है. Your chances of making losses are definite. क्योंकि आपने 500 रुपए में खरीद लिया, then buyer तो 400 में ही रहेगा ना. So even when you want to exit, you will exit it at a loss. So the difference between buyer and the seller should be as minimal as possible, and that difference is directly equivalent to what we call as liquidity. So liquidity and spread, okay, have also should be checked along with your position size. आपने पोजीशन साइज देख लिया, फिर लिक्विडिटी चेक कर लिया, फिर आपने स्प्रेड चेक कर लिया, देन आपने ट्रेड ले लिया, राइट. क्वांटिटी कितना लेना है, आई थिंक आई एम वेरी क्लियर टुडे टू ऑल ऑफ यू दैट many people, first of all, the mistakes that people do is that many people, they don't follow research. खुद ट्रेडर बनना चाहते हैं और खुद स्टॉक मार्केट प्रेडिक्शन करते हैं. Okay, that is the biggest mistake. Unless and until you are certified research analyst, you have studied finance, you understand portfolio risks, you understand everything. ये सब जानने के बाद भी बहुत सारे रिसर्च एनालिस्ट को मैं देखा हूँ जो एकदम फालतू रिसर्च एनालिस्ट बनते हैं, right? That is the first mistake is that people want to become their own research analysts, and they end up making mistakes without having any certifications or without having any good education under research. Second mistake that they do is, okay, let me follow research. Even if they follow research, they don't know how much quantity to put in each and every stocks call. They randomly put entire money into one stocks call and lose entire capital. That is the second biggest mistake people do. The third biggest mistake that they do is that, okay, they arrive at the quantity, but they don't look at the liquidity of the stock. Okay, they don't look at the liquidity of the stock, they don't look at the spread of the stock, and thereby they put, they buy some arbitrary just because position size is saying that I have to buy 100 quantity, so let me buy 100 quantity, but availability of the quantity is not there. Instead of 100, it is only two shares are available, and the 100th share that you want to buy is available at double the price. That means you are buying at double the price, right? So all these things are very basic, and with this now you can become an expert in using StoxCalls. आपको और कुछ सीखना नहीं है. आपको, you need not learn indicators, you need not learn anything else. You just have to be consistent in looking at your StoxCalls. Okay. I didn't get that. Okay, sorry, my Siri got activated. Sorry. Okay. Whenever I speak a little closer to my watch, it gets activated. Okay, look at this Bejal. Now I think there is a new update. Book partial profit. I am holding 75, partial profit 200 rupees. See, small amount of 234 rupees because I have invested this much. I am okay to exit totally. Though it is asking me to book partial profit, I will exit full. This habit also have to come out here. I always book full profit. I've never booked partial profits. But you guys don't do it. You guys learn to book partial profits. Next session, I will teach you how to book partial profits. Okay, I can see some greens. Wow. Shakti Pump has now moved up, guys. 10.67%. I'm now getting tempted to book the profits in this. Target 17. Oh, there's still 200 rupees is that. So let me wait. And then I have a New York. I'll wait on that. Right. Then I'll again go to my reports. I want to show you how stocks can help you make good money. Okay. Now, if you look at this, okay. Now the red ones are the ones where I have made losses. Look at the amount of losses I have booked, guys. किधर भी I have not booked any big loss. किधर भी मैंने बड़ा loss नहीं किया है. Right? Let me convert everything into numbers. Numbers in the sense with commas. It's very difficult to read. Nice. So my total traded value, yesterday I've exhausted my turnover. So Rabia, my relationship manager, she called me and asked me to renew. Okay, I have used a turnover of around 8.87 lakhs in cash market and I've exhausted 1 crore turnover in FNO. Okay, and so I had to renew my subscription. Now these stocks calls come at rupees 500 rupees per month and gives you zero brokerage. And stocks calls give you intraday, short-term, long-term calls along with option strategies, which you can trade and make money or create wealth. All right. Now look at this. The point what I was saying is that look at the amount of losses that I have made. Chotu losses. But you look at the profit money. Now let me see 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, and all these hundreds all put together, they become around 20,000. So easy, no? I mean, and in a capital of around 2.5 lakhs. So which is around 20,000 on 2 to 10% return. I mean, now it has become 15,000 because I booked losses today. Stop loss hits. So 15,000 means at least 7.5% return in a month. Still, the month is not over. Still, the month is not over. And very easy way. I mean, you need not, you don't have any fear. I mean, these are not options. These are all stocks. Vajal Projects, Bank of Maharashtra, Capacity Infra Project, Cochin Shipyard, Creative New Tech, Data Patterns, Helicon Engineering, Engineers India. I think Engineers India made good money, 1,500. 2000 किसमें बनाया था? हाँ. TB FinTech, right? Similarly here, 2,800. Vedanta, Yes Bank, Trent, Anup Engineering, Tata Power. These are all stocks. I mean, movement होगा तो भी कितना होगा? पूरा capital थोड़ी loss होगा. You will not lose the entire capital. Impossible for you to lose the capital in this. Impossible. Because ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा? Stop loss hit होगा. Stop loss hit होगा तो कितना जाएगा? 2,000 रुपये जाएगा. मैंने आपको कैलकुलेशन लिखा ना. This is the most less riskiest way to make money. एक तो आपका खुद का दिमाग नहीं लगा रहे हो. Right? You are not overthinking and overutilizing your brain. दूसरा, आप stocks में जा रहे हो, options में नहीं कर रहे. You are playing on stocks. Most important, these are all well-researched stocks in the trading systems. You can find if they are not technical calls, if they are fundamental, you can find all of them over here. Go to Hotbox, click on what's hot, इसमें हमारा रिसर्च पूरा आता है, राइट. शाइनिंग स्टार, फेडरल बैंक, इसका पूरा रैशनल पूरा इधर आता है. वी गिव यू 7 सुपर स्टॉक्स फॉर अप्रैल. सी कोचिन शिपयार्ड, हैवेल्स, ये सब है मेरे पास. केएसएल, कल्याणी स्टील, हैवेल्स, पॉलिसी बाजार. पॉलिसी बाजार आई थिंक आई हैव बुक्ड अ प्रॉफिट. पॉलिसी बाजार, पॉलिसी बाजार, पॉलिसी बाजार नहीं लिया क्या? नहीं लिया लगता है. और पॉलिसी बाजार, एक सेकंड ना. My portfolio is more important to me than teaching you. Just give me a minute. Oh, I think Policy Bazaar I haven't taken. I like that. Okay, I'll see that after the class, after the session. Policy Bazaar, Shobha, Tata Power, Ved Limited. Okay, Vedanta Limited. Right. Nice. You can learn about the stock, spend time in learning about these stocks, what business they do, who is the management, right? What are the technical terms in their industry? You can learn all these things. Right? Keep visiting this place. You don't need any fancy systems, fancy charting tools, fancy webinars, fancy Telegram channels and all these things. You just have to stick to the rules. You just have to stick to the research analyst recommendations and keep on following the rules consistently. And daily market roundup भी आपको अगर आपको technicals चाहिए तो वो भी यहाँ पे आ जाता है, right? And we have our mutual funds product also live. Visit mutual funds product and start creating wealth over there also through mutual funds. Okay. I'm still stuck to my policy bazaar. Why I've not purchased policy bazaar? Okay, I've not bought. Okay, I missed that. All right. So I just want to summarize this particular aspect of importance of stocks. I mean the benefits of trading in stocks rather than going for option trading. Now I will take you to FNO. People who want to get into FNO trading. When everyone in the market says that you will lose money in FNO, what they actually mean is that the risk is very high. When someone says that the risk is high in FNO, what it actually means is that your position sizing is incorrect. I repeat, when anyone says or experienced that you have lost money in futures and options, it means that you have not managed your money. You have not managed your money correctly. You have taken wrong quantity in your trade. When you take a wrong quantity or a high quantity in a future or an option trade, and you have not put your stop loss correctly, you have not exited ruthlessly when the market was going down or the trade was going in your wrong direction, then only you will lose money. I repeat, in FNO, if you make loss, you have done the following mistakes. Number one, wrong quantity. Number two, no stop loss. Number three, right? Number three is increased the quantity in wrong direction. This is another big mistake. In long-term stocks, when in StoxCalls, when you get a long-term call, and if any of these stocks you have purchased, okay, any of these stocks you have purchased, and they go in wrong direction. Suppose in Maruti, price is around 113, recommended price was 11,400. Target is 13,124. It is still at 12,000. Okay, it is in the right direction. Let me take Century Ply. 710, but it is at 634. Though I do not recommend, but if you average this, your cost price will become less, because it's a long-term call and it is a stock. It will not become zero unless and until the company is shut down or sold or bankrupt, right? It will not become zero. But in an option, because of a decay, the price will become zero. Then why are you averaging? The third point, which I'm saying, that many people do this biggest mistake of averaging an option, and it happens spontaneously. Even though you know this rule, still many people keep on doing that averaging, and they lose their entire capital. So in FNO, if you make a loss, you have done the following three big mistakes. One, you have taken wrong quantity. Number two, you have no stock. Wrong quantity means what? Let me explain in 2 minutes. Wrong quantity means you have a capital of 2 lakhs and you are risking 1%, or if you have a capital of 2 lakhs and you're risking 10,000. Now, instead of 10,000 loss, suppose you are okay to take some 50,000 loss, or you put entire 2 lakhs into that and okay to lose entire 2 lakhs, then that means wrong quantity. Stop loss. Though your system says that this is your stop loss, okay, though your system says that for risk reward ratio, this is your stop loss, you don't put that in the system and you just leave it as it is, thinking that ये पक्का जाएगा क्योंकि मेरे दोस्त ने बोला है, मेरे यार ने बोला है, ये पक्का मैं पैसा बनाऊंगा, and you don't put a stop loss. Go back, look at all your trades, look at the big losses that you have made. All the losses will fall in these three categories. Okay, so that's how you'll make losses. And if you stick to the rules, I was showing my FNO book. Where is it? Reports. Guys, please spread the word about StoxBox. We are doing really good job. My all my customers, friends, everyone are appreciating us about the kind of reports we are giving, the kind of stocks calls we are giving, the kind of education we are giving. Even in the falling market, most of our clients, almost everyone who has followed our rules, they have made money. Okay. Now, whether they have made, overnight 1 crore rupees, or whether they have made 5% return every month or 2% return every month, now that is up to them, right? It is up to their skill of how they manage the position size. We are actually doing a great job, guys, and our platform is completed now. We have got all the platforms, and we are much, much cheaper in price compared to the competition. Everyone, we are better than discount brokers in the market. We are better than the bank brokers in the market. We are better than the traditional brokers in the market. I will not hesitate to tell you that our pricing is cheaper than discount brokers, and our value is much better than bank brokers and traditional brokers. We are giving research of institutional grade, and our research comes with a strict stop loss and target price. And we give instant notifications, and we give you intraday, short term, long term, all in the platform. And the platform is so nice that in your positions and your holdings, you click on it, you get to know what is the update on the research call. Most of the platforms, you have to hunt, you have to manage your own Excel sheets to find out where the research call is and how what the research call is saying. Many of the brokers, you will see that you get a research call update via email or via SMS, and you have to search in your positions and portfolio whether you hold it or not. It's so cumbersome. Our entire platform is made around stocks calls. We want to help customers first not to lose money. The first objective with which StoxBox is made is, the first one is not to lose money. And the second objective is to make and create wealth, to make money and create wealth. Okay, with good research recommendations, with registered, SEBI registered research analysts, and thorough trading systems in technical calls. And you have seen the past, you can, if you have any doubts on our calls or trust issues, or if you don't believe anything what I'm saying, everything is available. You can simply go to StoxCalls, and over here you can, there are three dots over here, three lines over here, like a mobile tower. Click on it, you will see the past performance. All right, this is the past performance. Just copy and paste it in the Excel sheets. You will get everything, right? These are all the past performance. We give you, see, openly transparent, minus 28%, minus 20%, plus 48%, minus. In stock market, losses are, evident. I mean, you will make losses. If you think that you will not make losses, then you are not in business, right? But summation of all these things and disciplined trading and all these things will definitely help you make money, right? So we are doing a good job. Please refer your friends. Please connect with our contact center, or you write an email to us, or open an account through our StoxBox website. On the top right, get started, click on it, and then sign up. Please share this link with all your friends. Ask them to join. Let us meet on these webinars and exchange a lot of good thoughts and good learnings. Okay, I will keep presenting to you a lot of learnings of what StoxBox is up to, and how to use the StoxBox platform to make money. Okay, in the next session, I'll be taking completely options on the option trading platform. Okay, don't miss the next session. I will be totally focusing on the option trading platform. We have partnered with one of the finest tech company based out of Hyderabad called Modern Algos. So it's not just an option trading platform. It has got several other algo strategies, spread strategies, scanner wizard. So anyone who wants to become an expert in options, or who wants to start learning options, can attend that webinar and then learn this. And I would need a promise from all of you that all of you will get at least 10 more friends and customers into this, and let us all together help each other to grow and make money in stock markets, right? So I'll come back to the report section where I wanted to show you my FNO report, right? Yeah. Go to reports, portfolio, FNO. See, in FNO, you don't have capital gains. Huh? Capital gain and loss is only for cash. You have to go to portfolio and you have to click on FNO to get that. So for this month, my FNO, I think February and March also I made profit. February I made the highest one, I think around 68,000 rupees I made in Feb. And in March, I think I made around 27,000 rupees. And in in April, I've already made around 38,000 rupees. Right now, this is my. So I'm not boasting, or nor I'm, saying that I don't want to make you feel greedy. I don't want to make you feel low. I want you to become one of my a community member or my StoxBox customer and learn things, and so that you also make money, build confidence. I'm showing all these things only to build confidence to you that if you are disciplined, if you look at your position sizing, if you look at the the liquidity and spread, you can make money. How you can make money? By avoiding big losses. Always avoid big losses. Always avoid erosion of your capital. आपको डर लगना चाहिए, आपका पैसा अगर नीचे जा रहा है ना, डर लगना चाहिए और एग्जिट हो जाना चाहिए। एग्जिट होने के बाद अगर वो ऊपर गया तो आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। डोंट अरे मुझे मुझे ऐसा होल्ड करके रखना चाहिए था यार, मैं माला माल हो जाता यार, 50,000 होता है, मार्केट में ऐसा होता है। आपको शादी में जाना है, आपने आपकी दुकान बंद कर दिया, 5 बजे आपने दुकान बंद कर दिया, बंद करके आप शादी पे निकल गए। उसके बाद आपका बड़ा कस्टमर आया था 2 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट लेके, और आप ऑफिस में नहीं थे, तो उसने वो 2 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट किसी और को दे दिया। बिजनेस में दिस इज कॉमन। यू विल लूज अपॉर्चुनिटी लॉस ऑल्सो। बट जस्ट थिंक, वो 2 करोड़ का कस्टमर नहीं आया होता तो क्या होता? Just think, if you had not exited that particular trade, and it would have eroded your capital, what would have happened? That is why stop loss is there. Stop loss is mentioned, is given to you to exit. Purpose of stop loss is to exit. That means you have to exit. Why are you challenging the stop loss? You should never challenge the stop loss. Stop loss is to exit. Period. After the stop loss is hit, if the stock again moves in the reverse direction and it makes money for others, that's fine. It's okay. Good for him. Good for them. It is not good for you. That thought itself should never ring in your mind. अरे पिछली बार 2 बार स्टॉप लॉस हिट हुआ, फिर ऊपर चला गया, मैं बेकार में एग्जिट कर लिया। इस बार मैं स्टॉप लॉस हिट होने दो, फिर भी मैं होल्ड करके रखूंगा। दैट इज मोस्ट डेंजरस, बिकॉज इट विल चेंज योर थिंकिंग हैबिट. If your thinking habit is changed, that means you will start making more mistakes, and you will forget about the whole essence of purpose of stop loss. Stop loss means stop loss. All right. Okay. Now this is my FNO trades. I'll do a conditional formatting on this. Here, just look at the losses that I have made. Less than 0. One big loss you can see here. 15,765. Bank Nifty P में मैंने किया. I'll tell you what happened on the day. On that day, I think I went into a very critical meeting without mobile. Yeah, without mobile. And my mobile battery was drained. I remember that. My mobile battery was drained, and due to which I couldn't trade. At the end of the, I couldn't trade on the stop loss. Yeah, this is the mistake. I have not put the stop loss in the system, and I lost big money in that. होता है सबके लाइफ में ये सब स्टोरीज है, but you have to take the learning and move forward. Right. Similarly, you have 6,000 rupees another loss. Bata India. Yeah. So it was a stock option. It was stop loss hit at that time. Because it's a wholesale product. यहाँ पे आपको losses ना 100-200 में नहीं दिखेंगे. इसमें आपको 3,000 2,000 उसमें दिखेंगे आप. Right. So net profit is 38,877. What is this? 4,000? अच्छा, charge. Okay. All right. So this is how you make losses. And profits, if you see, the biggest profit I made is around 32,000. And this I think I made in Bata India Future only. Bata India Future on 25th April expiry. Okay. And then again 5,000 rupees here. Nifty. 10,000 rupees here. Jindal Steel. I think कल ही था. Jindal Steel कल का trade है. Jindal Steel कल का trade है. Alright, so this is my FNO trades. So I'm showing all these things to you to build confidence that if you follow StoxCalls diligently without any, uh, uh, what we call, without any missing of rules or without any lapses in rules or without any inconsistency, you will make good money, consistently. The only thing that you need to remember are the basics of money management. What are the three pillars of stock market trading? What are the three pillars of stock market trading? Okay, this was told to me by one of my friends. I mean, though I'm into markets for the last 22 years, I've been in the markets in the last 22 years, and my first trades that I used to do was with, some दिन का एक 200 रुपए प्रॉफिट बनाता था. 200 रुपए प्रॉफिट बनाया तो उस दिन जाके मस्त पार्टी कर लिया. बाहर खाना वो टाइम में ईटिंग आउटसाइड वाज अ पार्टी. Otherwise, you have to eat at home only. Eating outside was not allowed. So if you eat outside, that is considered as party. Now these days, eating outside is regular. घर में बनाया तो पार्टी है. हाँ? तो बाहर जाके कुछ मंचूरियंस एंड वो चाइनीज रेस्टोरेंट्स वो टाइम में बहुत नया था. दिस आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 2002 2003 टाइप्स. 2002 2003, Chinese food entered India in the form of noodles and Manchurian and all these roadside foods. So बाहर जाके वो गोभी मंचूरियन फ्राइड राइस, गोभी मंचूरियन नूडल्स वो सब खाते थे. So that was party. 200 रुपए प्रॉफिट बना लिया. At that time I was in Chennai. I was in a large bank and I was selling wealth management products. At that time I used to sell portfolio management. I used to advise on mutual funds and stock markets and all this wealth advisory, and I used to advise customers having at least a minimum of 1.5 crores. That was my job. So चेन्नई में ये गोभी मंचूरियन और गोभी नूडल्स बहुत अच्छा मिलता है. तो 200 रुपए बना लिया, मतलब खुद के ट्रेडिंग में अगर 200 रुपए बना लिया तो जाके मंचूरियन खा के ऐश कर लिया. वी एंजॉयड. अगले दिन 400 रुपए गवाता था. Right, 200 rupees I made one day, 400 rupees I lose, again 600 rupees I make, again 100 rupees I lose. Right. At the time I didn't know anything. I actually didn't know anything about stock markets. I just had one account and I had money, and there was a watch list, and on that watch list prices flickered, and there was red, blue color, flashing, dazzling disco dance kind of price movements, and I thought stock market is nothing but kharid lo, becho, kharido, becho, buy sell, you'll make money. I had I never used any science behind it, and today I'm very glad that after so many years of experience that I can very clearly see the young generation and people that there's so much of information available everywhere about stock markets for you to learn. So much of information, so much of knowledge. At that time, there was no, even research was not available at the research. Calls started coming into the market from 2005, 2006 onwards, right? But fine, I mean, 2002, 2003, there were some people who were giving research, but actually, research as a business started coming from 2005, 2006. So, I'm very glad and very happy to see that these days so much of overload of information is there, but still, I'm extremely unhappy and angry that 91% of the FNO traders in the market lose money. And I'm telling you, the causes of losing money are these three. These are the three things. And one thing that the core thing in this is that trade on your own instead of stocks calls kind of a research or someone who is giving research. I mean, believe in a research. And another thing, I will also add one more thing here. This is also very important for the last few years, last 3 to 4 years. Uh, Trade based on tips, Telegram, influencers. You don't know the hidden agenda. I mean, I was seeing one advertisement on Meta. I think there's one guy who was saying that make 1 crore in next 2 years. स्टॉक प्राइस इज ओनली ₹8। 8 रुपए का स्टॉक है। आप मेरे टेलीग्राम में ज्वाइन कीजिए 500 रुपए देके। गिव 500 rupees, join my telegram channel. I'll tell you what that stock is. That stock is of ₹8. Just buy 500 shares, and then after that you'll become crorepati in next 2 to 3 years. What is this nonsense promises, boss? What is this? You know what is that? These kind of Ponzi schemes are nothing but someone is trying to offload his shares in the market. There is no liquidity for that particular stock. It's a penny stock, it's an 8 rupee stock. That guy is working as an operator for a large set of investors who have got a large amount of stocks quantity, and there is no buyer. So they are running advertisements for people to come and buy. All of you might have received calls from Indore or these kind of messages on your SMS saying that there is one stock, penny stock, 2 rupees, it will become 20 rupees. Buy this stock. After you buy that, that stock will become zero because that's about to shut down kind of a stock. I myself have experienced it. There was one company which was available at 3 rupees. Someone called me from Indore, asked me to, it's a BSC listed stock. They asked me to buy. So I bought 3,000 quantity, and I saw it after 2 3 days. It became almost zero. So beware of all these tips, telegrams, and influencers and all these guys. I'm just trying to educate you. Like how people make losses, they make losses like this. And if you simply avoid these five ways of making losses, then you'll make good one. All right. Just check. Visual new update. Book partial profit. Okay, I've anyways exited that. All right. So what are the three pillars of stock market? So I told you like how I was doing it. My friend told me this. Three pillars. Everyone knows it, but I call it as three pillars. Fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and third one is risk management. Fundamental analysis tell you what not to trade. Technical analysis says when to enter. Risk management says how much to trade till when. Okay. Guys, please understand. I mean, you might have thought little contrary on this. Fundamental analysis doesn't give you what stocks to buy or sell. It tells what not to trade. It will filter out all bad stocks. Because fundamentally, every company is a good company. Which company wants to do business to make losses? No company, right? Every company is running to make profits only. So there are very few companies which, I mean, I don't want to talk about those shell companies or bogus companies. Nowadays, when with the amount of vigilance and with the amount of regulatory control, I don't think so that there are any bogus companies out there listed in markets. So with fundamental analysis, by understanding the good and bad of the company, you know what not to trade. Technical analysis will tell you when to enter and when to exit. So the first two are taken care by StoxBox. And this is something that you should take. Okay, we have made this work easy for you. We have made this work easy for you, right? So I'll put it as a gray background. And this is the only one that you should do. And I put a green background, the white foreground, right? Fundamental analysis, which stock to buy for long term and short term, we have already, taken care for you. Technical analysis, when to enter, when to exit for intraday calls and short term calls, we have taken care for you. What is it that you need to do is only risk management. Everything that I have told. This Excel sheet also, we will share it with you guys. Don't worry. We will share this Excel sheet also because this formula and all थोड़े तो maths में थोड़े weak होते हैं. Especially those people who have taken non-mathematics or non-physics papers. So they need to learn a little bit of mathematics. See, you buy any of these R.S. Agarwal mathematical aptitude, books, and please practice. If you want to be in stock markets, in life, if you want to manage money, you have to learn mathematics aptitude. So any of these books which are available, R.S. Agarwal, for aptitude, yes, a good book. Any of these books for competitive examinations, fully solved. Just take one book, just take one book and read for 1 year. Just all the subjects. Ignore if there is any trigonometry and geometry, ignore them. But just do this for 1 year, right? You'll become very good in mathematics, and then thereby only maths is required for if you want to be really good. Only math, and if you do this maths really well, no, you'll understand these option strategies also very easy. If you do maths well, you will understand. So that's why I'm recommending you to do this R.S. Agarwal ka book. I mean, this is a very simple S Chand ka publishers है S Chand का R.S. Agarwal. This मैं मेरे बचपन में सीखा है 25 साल पहले वो तब से चलता आ रहा है. These are all Bibles for learning. Okay, now coming back to this, these are the three pillars: fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and risk management. So risk management is the only thing that you need to worry about. ये तीनों fundamental analysis itself is a big course of around 2 to 3 years. Technical analysis itself is a big course of around 1.5 to 2 years. Risk management is again 1.5 to 2 years. We have made at least 4 to 5 years of your learning easier by we picking up the stocks and giving you the research calls. You just have to believe in stocks calls. You have to believe in the research analyst. You have to believe in the brand StoxBox, the good things that we are doing. And you have to learn how risk management is to be done, how stop loss needs to be put, how much quantity you should buy. And then you just simply need to trade in that and make money. Right? So that is how you make money in stocks calls. Right, perfect. Now I'm open for questions. So for today, that is it. Okay, guys, 1 second before I end. I think I saw Maruti still open. I think it has fallen down, and I don't have Maruti in my portfolio. So let me buy some Maruti today. Long term stock idea note. ये वापस नीचे गिरा था. Today it is 1% down. Let me pick up. So 12,000 एक शेयर है. मैं पांच शेयर उठा लेता हूँ. Later on, if I fall short of capital, I'll exit this. And then long term, Muthoot Finance I've exited. I don't know why I exited. I booked profit. Engineers India I booked. Again, my bad habit. I've exited fully. And rest all they are open. Okay. Short term. See, there are no much calls today. Market is very flat and down, right? And also it is a Friday. So you guys will have a good weekend tomorrow, day after. And try to revise this webinar. You please play once again and listen to this once again, practice, and please guys inform all your friends, relatives, tell them that Vamsi is taking good sessions, tell them that to please attend these sessions to learn managing your money.